Earlier, I spoke to Alexandre Andorra, a political analyst specializing in French politics. He cautioned against seeing Macron's margin of victory as a voter mandate, saying he still faces challenges governing a divided nation.
His first challenge is to win a majority in the National Assembly, which, according to a few polls that have been released since the election, which it's possible that he will have a majority, but not an outright majority. So he will probably have to work in coalition with the Socialist Party, his former party, and in that case, it can be difficult for him to implement his agenda because he precisely quit the socialist government because he couldn't implement his more liberal projects in the government.
Alexandre, what about his cabinet? What is it going to look like? Are we going to see a mix of newcomers as well as more experienced figures from the right and from the left?
Well, yeah, probably both. He's under a lot of pressure right now about mixing up things, about bringing new faces, younger, more women. Also, he hinted that his prime minister would be a woman. So he's gonna try to renew a little the faces of the government, and he will also try to enlist the support of some of the figures in the right and on the left, but it will be more difficult for him on the right because the party is not as divided as the Socialist Party right now.
And the country is divided as well, too. France is very much divided. So what does Macron have to do, Alexandre, to unify the country?
One element to unite the country would be if he can implement his agenda and succeed in a lot of ways, particularly on the unemployment rate, which is still at 10%, and also the GDP growth, which is quite mixed also for now. So that will be his most pressing issues, and he also signaled that he wants to renew the European project, working more closely with Germany, with Italy, Spain. So we'll see.
Let me ask you about Marine Le Pen. What does her defeat in this election really do to the future of the anti-establishment populist movement? And what about her own party?
Marine Le Pen, was defeated. It was a big defeat for her, but she had more than 10 million votes for her. It's a record for her party. So in a lot of ways, that's a good result for her. And according to the few polls that have been released for the parliamentarian elections, the National Front would get about between 15 and 20 seats, which would be more than about 10 times what she's got right now.